Hey guys, welcome back to Temple Helios. This is Helios in the real world again. And today we're going to be talking about movies. And more in detail, my favorite movies. Because instead of going through this whole big chest talking about every single movie I have, I'm going to talk about certain movies that I enjoy. Don't mind these animals, they're just here being animals. Anyway, so let's dive in to some of my favorite movies and why. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just hi. I'm human. Kinda. Anyway, alright, so let's start with these movies. Alright, so first movie series we're gonna talk about. Excuse me. Hello? Excuse you. Thank you. We're going to talk about is The Ring and The Ring 2. Now, The Ring is probably one of my favorite franchises, if not my favorite horror film franchise, because it's just so good. Just so good. One of the first movies I saw, horror films I saw, was The Ring. And then The Ring 2 after, obviously. But yeah, I mean, if you're horror fans, you've seen The Ring, you know. And I'm gonna have a very unpopular opinion. I actually liked the third Ring movie, and I'm pretty sad that Paramount's probably not going to do anything else with it. Just saying, I'm angry. So then we got The Grudge 1, 2, and 3. I love the Grudge series. Same reason as The Ring. It's pretty much one of the first films I saw, one of the first horror films I saw, and the fact that they're remaking it. And I'm just like, why? The first American one was good, and of course the Japanese ones, like The Ring, are freaking fantastic. And so one of my favorite films ever is Sadako vs. Kayako, which is The Grudge versus The Ring. And it's just so good. So good. So campy and so stupid. It's just good, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever get a chance to get Shudder or Verve, we're not sponsored. I wish we were. If you were to get Verve or VRV, go on Shudder and watch Sadako vs. Kayako. It's fucking, it's good. So you got that, The Grudge 1, 2, and 3. Third one's not that great, but the first two are fantastic. Then you got a little less known one called Dark Water, which Dark Water is another American remake of a Japanese horror film. This one was done by Touchstone, so Disney, presumably, did a remake of Dark Water, which is another Japanese film. This is basically a carbon copy of it, the Japanese film, essentially, besides just Americanizing it. It's pretty much a carbon copy because I saw both films, and I'm actually looking for the Japanese version of these films, the Ringu, the Juon, and Dark Water. So hopefully I can find it, but this is not a bad film. One of the first horror films again. In the first couple years I started digging into horror. This is one of them that I found. Let's see. Now we're getting to good stuff. Shudder. Shudder, this is an American version of a Thai or Taiwan? I think it's Thai. No, Taiwan. Thai. I think it's a Thai film. It's a remake of a Thai-Japanese horror, a Thai horror film, I think. Or is it Korean? Shit. I don't know. It's an Asian horror. It's a remake of an Asian horror film. I'm pretty sure it's Thai. But yeah, it's a remake by a photographer. And this is another good one that I absolutely love. This is during, I started watching horror movies back in the time of Japanese American remakes. Or Asian horror American remakes. With The Ring, Grudge, Shudder, Dark Water. And now we're getting into Silent Hill. Now, Silent Hill is a video game series, if you all don't know, that spawned 2 movies. Now, I love these films, regardless if they make sense or not. So I don't know if you know about Silent Hill. Whoever goes in there, the monsters are formed around the person's psyche, or the character's, minds and their insecurities. These are obviously not following that, because they have monsters from different games put into this world of Silent Hill. And they're obviously not the same, because you got the nurses from one game and Pyramid Head from another. So they went with their own flair. But I do like these films. You know, little place in my little nerd horror heart. You got Cabin in the Woods. Saw this one in theaters. Loved it. It's funny as hell. And I love the fact that it's the Rubik's Cube is very much what the movie is. I didn't know anything about the movie going in except for what the trailer showed. The fact that you kind of just didn't know what was going on. You had a feeling it was going to be a lot of twists and turns, but this one kind of took you in every direction until you figured out what was really going on. And you're just like, oh, that's a thing. And it's in the same guy who did Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and of course, I think the first Avengers as well. So it's another good horror film. Good horror comedy, sorry. Horns from Daniel Radcliffe. This is a good movie. I like religion in my horror films. I'm not a big Christian at all, but I like the mythos, the mythology, the demons, angels, and all of that in horror. And this is a good dark fantasy horror film dealing with a couple and a guy who trying to figure out what happened to his wife. And it's just a really, really good movie if you haven't watched it yet. Now we're getting to another one of my personal favorites, The Uninvited. The Uninvited is an American remake of The Tale of Two Sisters from Korea. And this movie is just so, again, one of my first starting films, horror films, and it has a little place in my heart, and it's always will be one of my favorites. I have not seen The Tale of Two Sisters. I know of it. I just haven't seen the whole thing, so I don't know if it's better than The Uninvited or if The Uninvited is better than The Tale of Two Sisters. So, yeah. Tell me in the comments below, have you seen The Tale of Two Sisters? Because I want to know if it's good. If it's better than the American version or not. And then the last movies we're going to talk about, I'm still missing the last one, is the Resident Evil trilogy. It has the first one, second one, third one. And then you got Afterlife, the fourth, and Retribution, the fifth. I think that's the order. But I like the Resident Evil movies. Fight me. Another unpopular opinion. And I'm glad they're getting a remake, but I do like these movies for what they are. And the last one kind of just was the icing on the cake. It was probably the best one out of all of them. And with Mila Jovovich and all that jazz. But yeah, this series has a little place in my heart regardless if you think they're good or bad. I love them all just the same, and I kind of can't wait to see what they're going to do with the remake. If they're going to follow the games more, or if they're going to do something like this, kind of do their own thing with this. So yeah, all I'm missing is the last Resident Evil movie that came out a couple years ago. I'm still missing that one, but aside from that, I got all of them. So yeah, all on DVD. And then in this chest is more movies that I will go over at a later time. I got anime, I got stuff from horror, I got sci-fi, I got superhero, I got anime, animated, you name it, it's in here. So this will be on another day when I have a long day just to go through everything. But thank you guys for watching Helios' collection, part 2. I don't know if it's going to be part 2 or just favorites. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I shall see y'all at a later point, probably Wednesday, talking about some comics. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you Wednesday. Deuces.